Okay, velocity versus Quicksilver. Now, I'm not actually comparing the idea of speed versus Mercury. That's not doing at all. This, of course, is the image character, Velocity. I believe she did pretty well in the pilot season. If you've ever seen somebody cosplay what looks like a cyborg female Ronald McDonald speedster, that's Velocity. Probably one of the most bizarre looking combinations of white, gold, red, and green. And of course, most people have to know who Quicksilver is. Quicksilver, of course, is the son of Magneto, or he's a random miracle because Marvel can't say he's a mutant. Ironically, he actually lost his powers after the No More Mutants, done by his sister, Scarlet Witch. But he did get his powers back through the Terrigen Mist. Wow, Terrigen Mist. No, sounds horrible. Which actually gave him a power boost. What they did was when they actually removed some of the mutants, they actually used the Terrigen Mist from a human mythology to bring back some of the characters in a much stronger fashion. So it's these two squaring off, no prior knowledge. Now I look at this from intelligence. This is your logic, this is your capacity for intellect, this is your tactical. Fighting ability, strength, speed, durability, how fast are you recovering, invulnerability, energy projection, versatility, and X Factor. So we're getting into this. Intelligence. Quicksilver, great, a lot of tactical background. However, he's taking on somebody who is a cyborg who actually has a computerized brain that is chock full of different tactical information. I will say it's someone who has a keen mind that does work at a super speed level versus a computer that also operates at a super speed level. I will definitely have to give the edge to Velocity. Fighting ability. You could make the case, well, Quicksilver did spend a decent amount of time in both the Brotherhood of New Mutants as well as the Avengers and X Factor, a little bit of X Force, a little bit of X-Men. I believe he also was in Excalibur for a short period of time, as well as teaming with the humans. So he spent a tremendous amount of time in teams. But he's never really had to use that much in the way of actual fighting abilities. Where Velocity has got a tremendous amount of actual military level training. And part of her cyborg enhancements also does give her a really great depth of different sorts of fighting skills. So she actually is a much more adept fighter. Strength. Quicksilver doesn't have any true level of superhuman strength. Where you got a cyborg. So Velocity does actually have a level of borderline superhuman strength. Speed. Man, this is Quicksilver. This is most definitely Quicksilver. I want to say that he is... They do have Velocity down at 10,000 miles per hour. Which also categorizes everyone else, that's Mach 3. And Quicksilver is about Mach 10. So that has a tremendous amount of additional speed. Now, of course, looking at different sorts of things, some people might put that down in Mach for the speed, I might put down in actual turns miles per hour. But Quicksilver is ridiculously fast. Especially in comparison to Velocity. Velocity quick, nowhere near as fast as Quicksilver. Durability. Ironically, Quicksilver, his speed does give him a small amount of regenerative capabilities. So he's able to take damage and recover a lot faster than Velocity. Velocity, her internal organs and cybernetics do help her when it comes to recovery, but not on the same level as you're going to see with Quicksilver. Invulnerability. Velocity actually is covered in essentially a thin metal shell. Primarily for friction, but also helps to absorb a decent amount of small arms fire and things of that nature. So she actually is wearing a small level of armor. Now we're at energy projection. A lot of this, since they're both speeches, is going to come down to what is the most impressive they've done with their abilities. And the amount of speed, heat, and force generated by Quicksilver is much greater than what you're going to see from Velocity. He has... Ever since the Terrigen Mist, he has gotten a tremendous speed boost. To the point where he's probably been able to grab her and probably run her through quite a few sonic booms and then probably drop her off somewhere. And he's going to do that in very, very quick succession. Versatility. I have to add that now that he has the Terrigen Mist, he has mild teleportation abilities as well, and the ability to do energy duplicates. Yes, if you remember what Impulse was able to do, Impulse could run so fast he left little energy contrails behind that worked independently. Yeah, Quicksilver can do that. So you're not just fighting one speedster, you're fighting multiple speedsters simultaneously. That was on the X Factor. What other sort of scenario have I not really looked at that really kind of help solidify who's going to win this sort of fight? A lot of it's going to come down to the overall mental condition. Velocity, whilst lots of cybernetics, lots of other advancements, is still a very young character. This is someone who compare that to the amount of knowledge and his overall experience you're going to see from Quicksilver's standpoint. Quicksilver has got tons of experience, tons of team experience, tons of interpersonal experience, lots of other experiences that are going to allow him to find out small holes in what she's doing, and he's going to take advantage of it. I think these two are to come down to it. I do think Velocity is going to give Quicksilver some issues, but I think at the end of the day, Quicksilver is going to take this.